What is poppin', guys? Kaiser here with another Genshin Impact video. Today I'm going to be telling you exactly why I personally plan to skip on the child banner, right? So look, let me get this out of the way first and foremost, right? If you have summoned on the child banner or if you plan to summon on it, this is not in any way, shape, or form a dig at you, right? Look, guys, you do you, right? The child is an awesome character. He can do some insane damage, and however you want to use him, he has a unique playstyle. I mean, the playstyle is up to your personal taste. I personally am not a huge fan of it, but he does have a unique playstyle, so I understand a lot of people do like that, right? And so if you did summon for him, please put down your pitchforks. He's a great character. This is just my personal opinion, right? My take, right? So, with out of the way, let's just get right into the video, right? So, first and foremost, Tartaglia, Child himself. The first reason, to be quite honest, is aesthetic, right? Now I know the pitchforks are coming, right? The pitchforks are coming right now, right? I could hear them. I could hear the shouting, the angry shouting right outside my room, right? But please just hear me out, right? He has a cool design in in the boss fight, right? In phase 2 of the boss fight, he looks absolutely badass, right? That sleek black uniform, the black and red design is so sick, right? But to be honest, this is just his phase 1 design, right? You see his phase 1 outfit, and it's kind of bland. The gray is okay, but there's just something about it, right? The gray with the brown hair. I can't dig it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I just can't dig this outfit design. Once they add, finally, eventually, hopefully add costumes, right? Aesthetic options. They'll probably the first thing they'll probably add is his other, outfit from the boss fight. So that would instantly remedy this, right? Pretty much. But as of now, I'm not a huge fan of his design. I mean, the mask is cool, but it looks a lot cooler when he's actually wearing it, right? Just kind of stuck on the side of his head like I don't know, like a someone in a live stream last night said it kind of looks like a party mask, right? So, that's just my personal take though, right? So design, not the biggest fan. The next reason, guess who's coming right after Child? That's right, Zhongli. Zhongli is just absolutely insane, right? He has the look. See, he looks like so sharp. He looks so aesthetic, right? And compared to Child, he just leaps and bounds above Child in aesthetic, right? Just everything, right? Cool factor. He uses a spear, right? So based on who's coming next, to me, it makes more sense if I'm going to be spending my my Primo Gems this year. It would have to be on Zhongli over Child. Now I'm still hoping to wait for Xiao, right? But Zhongli is pretty tempting. And so I wouldn't want to spend my Primo Gems on Child, even if I wanted to spend them pretty soon, right? So that's another reason. The other characters, right? So if you're well, of course, this does not apply to you. You can summon for everyone as much as you want, right? You just throw your fat stacks at MiHoYo, and they give you all the characters, right? All the characters. But for me, as I consider myself free to play plus, right? I can't afford to summon for all these 5 stars. I could probably have enough Primo Gems saved up for one more 5 star, and it's then to be a hard choice between Zhongli and Xiao, right? I can't afford to put it in Child, who's decent, but not my favorite, right? Now let's talk about next thing, which is of course his combative abilities, right? Now he's cool, right? He is absolutely cool. Okay, look at this. He could use his close range attacks. He does pretty crazy damage, right? Pretty crazy water damage, and he could also switch to a bow. You switch to bow. You could aim it up, charge your shots, and that does some nice damage, right? He's definitely a great character. Look, not gonna lie, he does some great damage, but look, the thing is, he's he's just not my playstyle. I don't know, it's weird, right? I really like Diluc, I really like Kaching, I like Fischl. But the thing is the way this guy plays. Now I like his sword stance, right? His sword stance is nice and smooth. It feels a lot like almost like Kaching kind of. It's quick, it's speedy, it's snappy. It's nice, right? But his bow stance, there's something about it. It's good. It's good, right? But again, playstyle is not for me. Plus the massive cooldown. You see that? You see that right there? Almost 30 seconds cooldown, right? That is absolutely insane. This means that if you have him, you're gonna probably be tempted to have another main DPS on your team just to be viable. Because what happens? What happens if you use Child? You run out of all your abilities, and all you got, on your team is Barbara, right? You're kind of screwed, right? So you're gonna have another main DPS on your team. Otherwise, you may be in for a long cooldown. That cooldown just came back up. Now I can actually use the abilities I like, right? So the part I like about him is under the giant cooldown. And I could get that with pretty much any other sword character, right? If I want this right here, these abilities, I could just play Kuching. I could just play, I don't know, I don't have her, but I could play Jean if I had her, right? pretty much any sword character. But this is like his ability, and not even his main ability, because it's on such a massive cooldown. So playstyle, not my cup of tea. Another thing, right? As of now, we do not have a okay. You can look, like, don't misunderstand me, right? There are hydro bonus damage goblets, right? You could get a goblet with hydro bonus damage just fine. That's not what I'm talking about, right? But what I'm talking about, okay? What I'm talking about is the gear, right? There's not currently a gear set. So, for example, for a lightning electro character, right, you have Thundering Fury, which increases your electro damage by an insane amount, right? Then for Pyro, you have Crimson Witch of Flames, which also increases your Pyro damage. Guess what? Hydro doesn't have that. Maybe, hopefully in 1.2, right? Hopefully in 1.2 we'll get a nice set for Hydro damage. That would be very nice. But until then, Hydro just kind of left in the dark, right? Like, seriously, what do you got? You know, you can't, there's no good options to maximize your damage as child. I mean, there are options, right? You can definitely do some crazy damage with him, but it's not as efficient as you can be with other characters, is what I'm trying to say, right? Okay? Okay, but yeah, guys, those are pretty much my reasons why I'm skipping the child banner, right? So to sum it up, not a big fan of his design. I mean, he's okay, right? I like his other outfit a lot better in the boss fight. I like the other characters that are coming out next way more. And his playstyle is I'm just not digging it, right? Of course, this could be completely different for you. You could absolutely love his design. I understand why you would, right? He's really cool. He has a cool personality in the quest. He's a badass character, right? He's a badass boss fight as well, as you saw in the live stream last night if you're watching that, right? And I could understand as well why you like your playstyle. If you have another main DPS character that you want to use with him, then yeah, he could work very well as a complement, especially if you're using like Kaching or something, right? You have him on your team, he's almost like a Mona, right? Pretty much. You know, you could do that electro charge damage with the electro hydro combo. Definitely a great character, but just not my cup of tea. So, if you guys found this video informative, helpful in any way, please just, leave this video a like. It would really help me out a lot, right? Comment what you guys think about Child, if you're summoning for him, if you have someone for him, if you pulled him, right? Or if you're burning in Gacha Hell right now, right? Oh, and one other quick thing, I was almost tempted to pull this banner just for Diona because she's such a cool looking support, right? That cryo support. I really need a good cryo support character for, like my pyro builds, right? She'd be really good with Diluc, but again, I'm kind of scared if I went for the banner that I would accidentally pull Child, because that's how my luck works, right? I get good luck on the characters I don't want. So, yeah, but anyways, guys, that's enough talking. That's enough rambling for today. And if you enjoyed, please just all the stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, Zerker out. Peace and booyah.